Is she pulling away, giving you the cold shoulder, leaving you on read, wondering what the hell you did wrong? That sting of rejection, that feeling of powerlessness, it's brutal. But what if I told you her pulling away isn't the end, but an opportunity? A chance to flip the script, reclaim your power, and become the man she can't resist? Welcome to Stoic Spirit, the channel where we empower you to navigate the complexities of dating and relationships with strength, wisdom, and unshakable confidence. Hit that subscribe button and join our community of Stoics. We're in this together. Today, we're diving deep into the Stoic strategy that will not only make her crawl back, but will transform you into the kind of man who commands respect and admiration effortlessly. This isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about self-mastery. It's about cultivating inner strength, unwavering self-belief, and becoming the man you were always meant to be. Drop a comment below if you've ever experienced this, and let's turn this painful situation into a powerful opportunity for growth. Stick around until the end for the most valuable lesson, the one that will change everything. 1. Why she pulled away. Understanding the power dynamic, the thrill of the chase. Men, let's talk about a fundamental truth in dating and relationships. Women crave a challenge. This isn't about playing games or manipulating her emotions. It's about understanding the underlying psychology of attraction. Think about it. Have you ever felt truly excited about something that was simply handed to you? Something that required no effort, no pursuit, no challenge to obtain? Probably not. The thrill of the chase, the pursuit of something just out of reach, is what ignites our desire, sparks our interest, and fuels our motivation. And this applies to relationships just as much as it does to any other pursuit in life. When a woman feels like she has too much control in the relationship, the attraction fades. It's not that she's intentionally trying to push you away, it's a subconscious, almost instinctive response. When she feels like she has you completely figured out, when she knows you'll always be there, always available, always eager to please, the mystery disappears, the challenge evaporates, and the spark fizzles out. She's conquered the territory, and now she's looking for a new adventure. Your overeagerness, your constant availability, your desperate need for her approval, these are the very things that are pushing her away. You're inadvertently smothering the flame of attraction with your neediness, leaving her feeling suffocated and uninspired. You're presenting yourself as a low-value man, a man who doesn't believe in his own worth, a man who is dependent on her validation to feel complete. And that, gentlemen, is the antithesis of attractive. It's time to reclaim your power. It's time to step back from the chase and allow her to pursue you. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about genuinely shifting the power dynamic, about becoming the prize, the challenge, the man who is confident and self-assured enough to stand on his own 2 feet. This shift in energy is what sparks her curiosity, reignites her interest, and makes her wonder what she's missing. It's the subtle art of making yourself less available, less predictable, and more intriguing. It's about becoming the kind of man who doesn't chase but attracts. 2. Emotional detachment, the art of strategic indifference, becoming the prize. Men, in the emotional battlefield of dating, one of the most powerful weapons you can wield is the art of strategic indifference. This isn't about becoming cold, heartless, or uncaring. It's about reclaiming your emotional sovereignty, about refusing to let her actions dictate your emotional state. It's about shifting the focus from chasing her to becoming the prize she chases. The more you chase, the faster she runs. It's a fundamental principle of human nature. We crave what we can't have, and we devalue what's readily available. When you're constantly pursuing her, showering her with attention, and hanging on her every word, you're inadvertently diminishing your value in her eyes. You're presenting yourself as needy, desperate, and lacking in self-confidence. And that, gentlemen, is a recipe for rejection. Emotional detachment isn't about suppressing your feelings or pretending you don't care. It's about choosing how you respond to those feelings. It's about refusing to let her actions or inactions control your emotional well-being. It's about cultivating a sense of inner peace and self-assuredness that transcends the ups and downs of the dating game. This strategic indifference is about creating space, about allowing her to feel your absence, to wonder what you're up to question her own assumptions about your level of interest. It's about shifting the power dynamic from one of pursuit to one of attraction. When you're no longer chasing her, you're no longer feeding her ego, you're no longer validating her power over you. You're creating a vacuum, a void that she instinctively wants to fill. This is where the magic happens. When you become less available, less predictable, less emotionally reactive, you become more intriguing. You become a challenge, a mystery, a man who is clearly not dependent on her validation. And that, my friend, is incredibly attractive. It's the subtle art of making yourself the prize, the one she now has to work for, the one she can't help but be drawn to. This shift in energy is what rekindles her interest, sparks her curiosity, and makes her wonder, what is he up to? Why isn't he chasing me anymore? Maybe I underestimated him. This is the power of strategic indifference. It's not about playing games, it's about mastering the game. 3. Avoid these fatal mistakes. Don't sabotage your comeback. The power of restraint. You've initiated the pullback, you're committed to self-improvement, but there's a treacherous minefield of common mistakes that can sabotage your entire comeback strategy. These seemingly small slip-ups can instantly undo all your progress, sending you right back to square one. Gentlemen, it's time to exercise some serious self-control and avoid these fatal errors. Stop feeding her ego. She's likely expecting you to chase, to plead, to shower her with attention in an attempt to win her back. This is where most men falter. They send those late-night "I miss you" texts. They leave comments on her Instagram posts hoping for a response. They ask mutual friends about her, desperately seeking any scrap of information. These actions, while seemingly harmless, are actually feeding her ego, reinforcing her sense of control, and ultimately pushing her further away. No more late-night texts. These are the desperate cries of a man who is losing control, a man who is craving her attention, a man who is placing his happiness in her hands. Resist the urge. Delete her number if you have to. The only message you should be sending right now is the message of silence. No more social media stalking. Scrolling through her Instagram feed, analyzing her every post, and obsessing over who she's with is a recipe for self-inflicted torture. It's a surefire way to fuel your insecurity, amplify your anxiety, and sabotage your own emotional well-being. Unfollow her, mute her notifications, and resist the temptation to cyberstalk. Your mental health will thank you. Your silence is your strength. It's the unexpected move that throws her off balance, the strategic absence that makes her question her assumptions, the subtle power play that shifts the dynamic in your favor. Your silence is not a sign of weakness. It's a declaration of independence, a testament to your self-control, and a powerful message that you're not playing her game anymore. You're playing your own. Embrace the silence, wield it wisely. It's the key to reclaiming your power and paving the way for a truly magnetic comeback. 4. The 30-day no-contact rule, a powerful reset, the strategic power of absence. Gentlemen, let's talk about one of the most powerful tools in your post-breakup arsenal, the 30-day no-contact rule. This isn't some childish game or petty punishment, it's a strategic reset, a deliberate period of disengagement designed to give both of you the space and clarity you need to heal, to grow, and to potentially rekindle the flame, but on your terms. Go completely dark. No contact. This means no texts, no calls, no emails, no social media interactions, no accidental run-ins at her favorite coffee shop. You disappear from her radar completely. This might seem extreme, even painful, especially in the initial stages. Your instincts might scream at you to reach out, to check in, to maintain some semblance of connection. But resist the urge. This period of radio silence is crucial for several reasons. First, it gives her the space to miss you. Absence, as they say, makes the heart grow fonder. When you're constantly present in her life, she doesn't have the opportunity to appreciate your value, to feel the void your absence creates. No contact allows her to experience that void, to reflect on the positive aspects of your relationship, and to potentially realize what she's missing. Second, it gives you the space to heal and grow. Heartbreak can be a powerful catalyst for transformation. but only if you allow yourself the time and space to process your emotions, to learn from your mistakes, and to emerge stronger and more resilient than before. No contact provides the necessary distance to gain perspective, to rediscover your own passions, and to focus on your own self-improvement. This isn't about playing games or manipulating her emotions. It's about creating a clean break, a fresh start. It's about shifting the power dynamic from one of neediness and desperation to one of self-respect and self-sufficiency. It's about becoming the kind of man who doesn't chase, but attracts. The 30-day no-contact rule is a powerful reset button, giving both of you the opportunity to reevaluate the relationship, to assess your own needs and desires, and to potentially reconnect from a place of strength, clarity, and mutual respect. 5. Focus on you. Become the upgrade. The power of self-transformation. The no-contact period isn't a time to sit around wallowing in self-pity, refreshing your phone every 5 minutes, and wondering when she'll reach out. It's a golden opportunity, a chance to invest in yourself, to level up your life, and to become the best possible version of you. Don't just wait around for her to come back. Become the upgrade she can't resist. Use this time strategically. Channel your energy, your focus, and your emotions into self-transformation. This isn't about trying to win her back. It's about winning yourself back. It's about rediscovering your passions, redefining your priorities, and rebuilding your life on a foundation of strength, purpose, and self-love. Hit the gym. Sculpt a physique that embodies strength, discipline, and vitality. Not only will this boost your confidence, but it will also improve your physical and mental well-being. The endorphin rush alone will do wonders for your mood and motivation. Pursue your passions. What makes your heart sing? What activities bring you joy and fulfillment? Reconnect with hobbies you've neglected, explore new interests, and reignite the fire within. When you're engaged in activities you love, you radiate a positive energy that is incredibly attractive. Build your empire. This could mean focusing on your career, starting a side hustle, or pursuing a long-term goal you've always dreamed of. When you're working towards something meaningful, you project a sense of purpose and ambition that is incredibly magnetic. Become the man she regrets losing. This isn't about revenge, it's about self-evolution. It's about becoming the kind of man who is confident, self-assured, and living a life that is so full and vibrant that her absence becomes a mere footnote. When she sees you thriving, pursuing your passions, and achieving your goals, she'll realize what she's missing. She'll see a man who is not defined by her presence or her approval, a man who is in control of his own destiny, a man who is truly living his best life. And that, my friend, is irresistible. 6. Heartbreak as fuel. Turn pain into power, the alchemy of transformation. Heartbreak. It's a universal experience, a rite of passage, a crucible that tests the very core of our being. It can leave you feeling lost, broken, and utterly defeated. But what if, instead of succumbing to the pain, you could alchemize it? What if you could transform that raw, agonizing emotion into a powerful fuel for growth, resilience, and ultimately, a better version of yourself? Channel your pain into progress. This isn't about suppressing your emotions or pretending you're not hurting. It's about acknowledging the pain, accepting it, and then channeling it into something productive, something meaningful, something that empowers you to move forward. Heartbreak is a powerful energy source. It's a raw, visceral force that can either consume you or propel you forward. The choice is yours. Use this as fuel to become stronger. When you're reeling from heartbreak, the easiest path is often the most destructive. Wallowing in self-pity, indulging in unhealthy habits, and isolating yourself from the world. But the strongest men choose the harder path, the path of self-improvement, the path of growth. They use the pain as motivation to hit the gym, to focus on their careers, to pursue their passions with renewed vigor. This is the time to build resilience. Resilience isn't about avoiding pain. It's about bouncing back from it, about learning from it, about growing stronger because of it. Heartbreak is an opportunity to develop emotional resilience, to learn how to navigate difficult emotions, and to emerge from the experience with a deeper understanding of yourself and your own strength. Become more determined than ever before. Use this experience as a springboard for achieving your goals. Let the pain fuel your ambition, your drive, your unwavering commitment to creating the life you've always dreamed of. This is your chance to prove to yourself and to the world that you're not defined by your heartbreak, that you're capable of overcoming adversity, and that you're determined to emerge from this experience stronger and more successful than ever before. This is the alchemy of transformation, turning the lead of heartbreak into the gold of personal growth. It's the path to becoming the best version of yourself, a man who is not only resilient, but also irresistible. 7. Emotional strength, the foundation of attraction, the irresistible power of resilience. Gentlemen, in the complex and often confusing world of dating, one quality stands head and shoulders above the rest: emotional strength. It's the bedrock of attraction, the foundation of a healthy relationship, and the key to becoming the unshakable man she can't resist. Emotional resilience isn't about suppressing your feelings or pretending to be invincible. It's about having the self-awareness, the tools, and the inner fortitude to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life and relationships with grace and composure. Emotional resilience is magnetic. It draws people in, inspires confidence, and creates a sense of safety and security. Women in particular are drawn to men who possess this quality. It's a primal, instinctive attraction to stability, to a man who can weather the storms of life without crumbling, a man who can provide a sense of calm amidst the chaos. Cultivate inner strength. This isn't about physical strength or bravado. It's about the quiet confidence that comes from knowing yourself, understanding your emotions, and having the tools to manage them effectively. It's about developing self-awareness, practicing mindfulness, and building healthy coping mechanisms for dealing with stress, anxiety, and the inevitable challenges that life throws your way. Become the unshakable man. This is the man who doesn't react emotionally to every little thing, the man who doesn't allow his moods to be dictated by external circumstances, the man who remains grounded and centered even when the world around him is spinning. This isn't about being emotionless. It's about being in control of your emotions, about choosing how you respond rather than reacting impulsively. It's about cultivating a deep sense of inner peace that radiates outward, creating an aura of calm confidence that is incredibly attractive. This unshakable strength is not only appealing to women, it's also essential for your own well-being. It allows you to navigate the challenges of life with resilience, to bounce back from setbacks, and to pursue your goals with unwavering determination. It's the foundation of a fulfilling life, a successful career, and healthy, lasting relationships. So cultivate your emotional strength. Become the rock, the steady presence, the unshakable force that she and everyone else can rely on. This is the true foundation of attraction, the key to becoming the man she can't resist. 8. The art of absence. Make her miss you like crazy. The power of the unseen. In a world of constant connection, where texts, DMs, and social media updates create a never-ending stream of information, one of the most powerful moves you can make is to strategically withdraw, to create a deliberate absence that speaks volumes. This isn't about playing games or manipulating her emotions. It's about leveraging the power of the unseen, the magnetic pull of the unknown. Your absence speaks volumes. It's the unspoken message that resonates louder than any carefully crafted text or perfectly timed phone call. It's the subtle shift in the energetic field, the missing piece of the puzzle that draws her attention, sparks her curiosity, and makes her wonder, where is he? What is he doing? Why haven't I heard from him? Let her feel the void you've created. When you're constantly present, always available, your presence becomes the background noise of her life, easily overlooked and taken for granted. But when you step back, when you create space, you create a void, a noticeable absence that forces her to acknowledge your presence, or rather, your lack of presence. This void can be unsettling, even uncomfortable, prompting her to question her own assumptions about the relationship and your role in her life. Let her wonder where you've gone and what you're up to. The mystery surrounding your absence is a powerful catalyst for intrigue. The human mind is wired to seek answers, to fill in the gaps, to create narratives that explain the unknown. When you disappear from her radar, her imagination kicks into overdrive. She starts to create stories about what you're doing, who you're with, and whether or not you're even thinking about her. This uncertainty, this intrigue, can be far more compelling than any direct attempt to win her back. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about genuinely focusing on yourself, on your own growth, on your own happiness. It's about building a life that is so full and vibrant that her absence becomes an opportunity for you to thrive, not a reason to crumble. And when she sees you living your best life, pursuing your passions, and radiating a newfound confidence and self-assuredness, she'll not only miss you, but she'll also start to question whether letting you go was the biggest mistake she ever made. This is the power of strategic absence. It's the silent whisper that speaks volumes, the unseen force that draws her back into your orbit. 9. She reached out, now what? Play it cool. The art of the strategic response. The silence has been broken. The no-contact period has served its purpose. She's reached out. Now what? This is a pivotal moment, gentlemen. A moment where you can either solidify your progress or inadvertently sabotage everything you've worked for. Don't blow it now. This isn't the time to revert back to old patterns of neediness and desperation. It's time to play it cool, to maintain your composure, and to make her work for your attention. Remember, you're the prize. Stay calm. Resist the urge to immediately respond with a flurry of excited messages. Don't let her see how much you've been waiting for this moment. Take a deep breath, collect your thoughts, and respond with a measured, deliberate approach. Your calmness will communicate confidence and self-control, two qualities that are incredibly attractive. Keep it brief. Short, concise responses are your best friend in this situation. Avoid long, rambling messages that rehash the past or betray your eagerness to reconnect. Keep your replies polite but neutral, focusing on the present moment rather than dwelling on the past. This subtle indifference will pique her curiosity and make her wonder what's changed. Make her work for your attention. You're no longer the man who is constantly available at her beck and call. Your time is valuable, your attention is a precious commodity, and she needs to earn it. Don't immediately agree to meet up or jump into long conversations. Let her initiate, let her suggest, let her put in the effort. This demonstrates that you're not desperate for her attention, that you have a life of your own, and that she needs to earn her place back in your world. You're the prize. This is the underlying mindset that should guide your every interaction. You are not chasing her validation. She is seeking yours. You are not begging for her attention. She is vying for yours. This subtle shift in the power dynamic is what makes you magnetic, what makes her want to pursue you, what makes her regret ever taking you for granted. So, play it cool, maintain your composure, and let her come to you. 10. New rules, new dynamic. She earns her place back, reclaiming your sovereignty. She's back, she's reached out, she's expressing renewed interest. Great. But don't for a second think that things just go back to the way they were. The game has changed. The power dynamic has shifted. This isn't a victory lap. It's a renegotiation, a re-establishment of the terms of engagement. And this time, it's on your terms. The old rules no longer apply. The patterns of behavior that led to her pulling away in the first place, your neediness, your overeagerness, your lack of boundaries, need to be left in the past. You've evolved. You've grown. You've become a stronger, more confident, and more self-assured man. She needs to recognize and respect this transformation. Set clear boundaries. This is non-negotiable. Communicate your expectations clearly and concisely. What are your non-negotiables in a relationship? What behaviors will you no longer tolerate? What are your expectations for communication, respect, and commitment? Don't be afraid to articulate these boundaries. Not in a demanding or aggressive way, but with calm assertiveness and unwavering self-respect. Make sure she respects those boundaries. This is where the rubber meets the road. Setting boundaries is one thing, enforcing them is another. This is your opportunity to demonstrate that you're serious, that you're not going to tolerate disrespect or a repeat of past behaviors. If she crosses a line, address it calmly and directly. If she continues to disregard your boundaries, be prepared to walk away. This time, it's on your terms. You're no longer chasing her validation. She's earning her place back in your life. You're no longer at the mercy of her whims. You're in control of the dynamic. This isn't about punishing her or seeking revenge. It's about establishing a healthy, balanced, and mutually respectful relationship. It's about reclaiming your sovereignty, about defining your own worth, and about choosing to be with someone who values and appreciates the man you've become. This renewed connection, if it happens, should be built on a foundation of respect, trust, and a shared commitment to growth. And that, gentlemen, is the true measure of a successful comeback. So, are you ready to flip the script and become the man she can't resist? The man who commands respect, inspires desire, and controls his own destiny? The power is within you. It's time to unleash it. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has given you some valuable insights into the power of stoicism in dating and relationships. Hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and share it with a friend who needs to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Spirit for more Stoic strategies to master your mind, your relationships, and your life. We're building a community of strong, confident, and resilient men, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our latest videos. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on using stoicism in dating? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. Remember, you are the prize. Now go out there and claim your worth.